Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Now, I just tried to record this video a second ago and I got through the entire video, but my speech was a bit off, as well as, for some reason, my phone having garbage audio, like it just put random static noises in the background. And I know you guys did not want that, so I've switched to my tablet and I hope that this works better. But let's get to the reason why we are here. This is the long-awaited 4th episode of Animal Face-Off, and it's long-awaited because I had a long period in between voting on the last video, because it's here recently that video has literally exploded with votes. Like, I expected to get votes while I was on Christmas break, like down here in Bolivar we have a Christmas break, and of course that's been slightly changed due to, of course, COVID-19, which is still around. Jesus. But anyways, that's been slightly changed up, but we still got it. And I expected to get votes over that break, and I got none. So this video was put off for a long while until that last video, American Black Bear versus American Alligator, literally exploded with votes. So yeah, I was able to get to this video today. And also, that's one thing I should probably mention. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video to hear the winner of that battle, as we always do. But in the meantime, it's time to get to today's battle, and this is probably the one that you guys have been waiting for. The battle between the two largest felines, the lion and the tiger. More specifically, the African lion and the Bengal tiger. Now, as far as the species of these guys go, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe there's main two lion species that are modern. Like, I'm not sure about the Barbary lion, because I think either that one's gone extinct. I think it's gone extinct, but I'm not quite sure about that one. So you can comment down below if I'm wrong about the Barbary lion. But I know two main lion species, the African lion and the Asiatic lion. And out of the two, the African lion is the largest and the most powerful of the two. And as far as tigers go, there are 3 extinct species of tigers I know of, although I can't remember the names. I know one was the Javan tiger, I believe. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. And that's the only one I can remember. But I do know there are 3 species of tigers that have gone extinct. But as far as tigers are still alive today, there's not a lot. Like, none of them have stable populations. They're all either listed as endangered, critically endangered, and there's even one that's listed as, you see the South China tiger, it has 100 individuals in captivity, but in the wild, it's said to be extinct. So the only place where you can see that tiger is in zoos now, because it's officially gone extinct in the wild. Other than that, I believe the main species are, well, obviously the Bengal tiger, because that's what we're using for this video, the Siberian tiger, which is the largest of the big cats that are alive today, the Malaysian tiger, the Amur tiger, and I want to say that's it, although I think I am forgetting one. I don't actually think I am. So I think that's it, but I could be wrong about that once again. But of course, we're using the African lion and the Bengal tiger for this video. Also, recording this is fun because this is the problem I've had with doing music videos. You see, if I zoom out, you can see, or should I tip it to the side? I don't know how it is, but hold on, let me put it over here and see if you can see it. Yeah, see, that right there. That's the problem I've had with doing music videos, is that the stupid light bulb. If I don't record it at a certain angle or with the lights off, which I have actually fixed the issues on those. Like, I had the lights off, and for some reason that like produced a like entirely like black bar on the side of the screen. And if I didn't have the lights off, obviously you could see that. But you could also see in clips that were too dark the fact that I was recording it. So, yeah, neither of those factors are very good. But what I did was I had an ingenious idea where I put my flashlight next to the footage I was recording off of with the lights off, so obviously you wouldn't see. Where's my finger? Okay. Man, I'm way off. Hold on. There you go. Now I'm pointing to it. Good lord. This tablet is weird. Like, it has a very varied angle at the camera. Like that's a weird thing. Like, I can move it this way, and yeah, it goes farther. It goes farther away from the actual screen, but the camera is over here. Oh wait, never mind. I actually just realized that. Whoops. But the factor that is weird is that it randomly decides to like swap, like the actual recording timer decides to like switch places. Like it right now it's currently out to this, like it's currently displayed in a line like my finger. It's displayed like that, but originally it was displayed in a line like this. So I don't know why that switches around, and I'm hoping it's not just a recording. There you go. Now it's back. So my tablet is weird, but my ingenious idea was, I'll get back to that right now, was to put the flashlight next to the footage I was recording off of, and then that would get rid of the black. That would get rid of the black line, and lo and behold, it did. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that anymore. So if I can really just find a way to make music videos less of a pain to make, because they are hard to make. Like, especially ones that are like the Tonight We Strike Animal Villains one. That was hard to make due to the fact that I had to line it up at exactly the right times, and for me, that's like impossible. So I had to basically get it as best as I could, because I do not have the technology to be exactly right. But other than that, like music videos where I don't have to do that, where I don't have to be that precise, they're easy to make. Like, as long as I don't get stuff like that in shot. So they're pretty easy, and so I'll probably get back to them in a bit. But and of course I just did make one, and I just made two now that I think about it. But now I've just demonstrated all that. Let's actually switch back over here so I don't get that in frame anymore. There we go. And of course we got my paper over here, which I always write the information I need down, just so it's like right on hand when I need it. So the African lion can reach a length of 5.6 feet to 8.2 feet, and it can weigh 420 pounds. And as for its speed and bite force, its speed is 50 miles per hour, which is instantly one of the advantages it has in this battle. You'll notice that later. And its bite force is 650 psi. Another advantage it's going to have over its opponent is protection. Like, we're obviously using an adult male African lion for this battle, and so he has his mane, which sort of acts like the fur around the wolf's neck. You see, the fur around the wolf's neck basically protects it from bites to its throat, and it's the same thing here with the African lion. So, yeah, they're basically both used as defense on both animals. But as for their predators, their natural predators, they don't have a lot. Their only real competition is, for one, humans, obviously. Like, you'll notice that when I get to their distribution. But other than that, there we go. They don't have many natural predators out in the wild aside from crocodiles. They have extremely hard times fighting crocodiles since they're so low to the ground. They have a stronger bite force, generally, unless you're fighting like the slender-snouted crocodile, which I have not seen a lion fight once in like any clips. So, probably because there's not many of those left, since both species of them have been, like, the West African and Central African slender-snouted crocs are both listed as critically endangered. So, lions probably wouldn't be able to meet up with them anyway. But it's the majority of them are Nile crocodiles that they fight. And as for that, the Nile crocodile has a stronger bite, and that's for one a hindrance. But also because they are basically immovable objects for lions. Like, for one, the crocs are actually deceptively quick in how they can move their jaws to face an opponent. And as long as those jaws are facing you, you are not getting past them. Like, that's one thing you'll note about crocodilians. While their jaws are strong, like, as far as they can slam shut, they're very weak when it comes to opening them. So you can hold their mouths closed, and you can even, like, band the mouths on juveniles and duct tape them shut on larger individuals. However, if the jaws are pointed directly at you, then that's basically not an option, because you would have to try to get around the crocodile to do that, and especially if it's in, like, a closed-off space, like, let's say it's, like, backed into a corner, there's no way you're going to be able to do that, because every time you move, it's going to turn its jaws to face you, and the jaws are the part of it you don't want facing you. And even the tail's dangerous. Like, modern alligators have a tail that can shatter bones, so really, you don't want either end facing you, because both ends could definitely do some damage. But also, because of their osteoderm armor. See, if you want to be a big cat that can kill crocodilians, you need to be a jaguar. I noted this in the first episode of Animal Face Off. The jaguar is basically the only big cat that's an expert at hunting crocodilians. And that's because it has the strongest bite out of all the big cats, and because it has a different hunting technique than the caimans. Like, it sneaks up on them, and then it bites the back of their head and pierces their skull, and thus pierces their brain. So, if you want to be a big cat that can kill crocodilians, be a jaguar. Otherwise, you're probably not gonna stand that good of a chance against a crocodile, especially if the croc gets a hold of you, drags you into the water, and starts spinning. It's over for you. But other than crocodiles, I don't think leopards count as being enemies for lions, because I think they'd much rather run away than face lions. However, I do know spotted hyenas. Spotted hyenas do fight lions, and sometimes even end up killing them and eating them, and that's because their bite forces are so much stronger than lions. And especially if they're fighting a single lion, the single lion is doomed against a pack or a clan of hyenas. For one, they just have such stronger bite forces and superior numbers, so they would probably just kill the lion and then either just abandon it or eat it entirely. But as far as natural predators in the wild, they only have two, as far as I know. And of course, the range of the lions, you see, all the red on screen, that's where lions used to be found. And the blue is where they can be found now, and yeah. See, this is because of us. See, we really restricted them to just a spattering of locations in Africa, and the Asiatic lion, you can see that arrow. There's only like one place where you can see them, and that's the Gir Forest National Park. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, by the way. But that's it. So, yeah, we are really not being too kind to big cats, like, at all. Like, I think, the snow leopard's doing fine, because it's rarely encountered by us. But everything else is just not doing so well. Although I think cougars might be doing okay. Who knows? Now, as for the Bengal tiger, its size is 8.9 to 10 feet in length, and its weight is 490 pounds. And its bite force is definitely an immediate advantage because its bite force is a devastating 150 psi. Or 1050 psi, sorry. Misread that. Forgot about the extra zero. But good lord. Like, compare that. Compare 1050 psi to 650 psi. There's no contest. There's literally no contest on whose bite's more effective. It's the tiger. I've also heard that they're far stronger than lions. Because I've heard a story of, like, a tiger escaping at a zoo and finding a lion and then just killing it with a single paw swipe. Which definitely says to me that the tiger is the stronger individual. But as far as its weaknesses, speed is where it is lacking, because it can only run 35 to 40 miles per hour. Although it does make up for that in several occasions. For one, it's a pretty good climber, unlike lions, which can't really climb at all. And also, hold on, there we go. They also love to swim and even sometimes submerge themselves completely underwater. And that will be an advantage in this fight. Just you wait till the end to see. And of course, that's a white tiger. Now, as for the distribution of the tiger, see, yeah, it is once again not much. You see, this is because of us. You see, we've really restricted their range, and thus, not only is it harder for them to find each other, but it also reduces genetic diversity. But for now, they can be found across multiple areas of the Asian and Indian subcontinents. As for their diets, both are strictly carnivores, and as long as what they're hunting isn't too big, like hippos, rhinos, giraffes, and elephants, they can basically hunt whatever they want, although lions prefer decent-sized prey, and they avoid very large or very small animals. But other than that, they can take down quite a bit to eat it. Now we are at the point in this video where I am going to allow you to comment down below on who you think is the winner of this fight between the lion and the tiger. Probably a long-awaited fight ever since I started Animal Face-Off. But in the meantime, and of course the winner of this fight will be announced next episode, but of course in the meantime, I am going to also give my opinion in what I call best of both worlds. So in my opinion, there's two scenarios for this fight on how this fight plays out. And obviously the first one is a male lion versus a male tiger, a one-on-one fight. And in a one-on-one fight, I'm going to have to go with the tiger on that one. Because not only, I've mentioned the majority of its advantages already. It's larger. There's one. It's larger. It has a stronger bite. It's stronger overall. And it does better in rough terrain. Like, it can go in trees, and it can also go in water, whereas the lion is not a good swimmer. So if it gets knocked into the water, the tiger is still going to have the upper hand there. The only real disadvantages the tiger has is its speed, for one. It is slower than the lion. And its fur isn't as thick, so it is less protected than the lion. But other than that, you can just compare everything else, like their size, their bite force, their strength, and their ability to go other places, like in water and in trees. And really, the Bengal tiger really takes this one, and just tigers in general. So I'd say in a one-on-one fight, I definitely go with the tiger. But if I were to give it a percentage, I think I'm going to go like 80-20, because I do think there could be a scenario where the lion could win, definitely. But then, remember this one, because remember, lions hunt in prides. So we could potentially have a group skirmish. Because I know tigers are solitary, they live alone, except for during the mating season. They are mainly solitary creatures, so it would be a pride of lions against a single tiger. And this is unfortunately where the Bengal tiger really doesn't stand a chance. Because it's outnumbered, that's immediate, it's heavily outnumbered. But also, even though the lion's weaponry is weaker overall, there's more of it against the tiger, so I'd say the tiger could probably kill 3 lions, and then it's all over. Like, the tiger is going to be mobbed, it's going to be bitten, it's going to be scratched, it's going to be cut open, and then it's just going to die. Like, it's going to be overwhelmed, pretty much. So, in a group skirmish, I don't see any way the tiger's winning that one. Like, oh my... yeah, I don't think there's a way the tiger could win against the pride of lions, so I think the lions win 100% if we're going with a group skirmish. So, yeah, but definitely in like a one-on-one fight, I'm definitely going with the tiger. But in a group skirmish, I'm definitely going with the lions. So, keep that in mind, because of course we have 2 different scenarios here. And if you stuck around to the end of this video, you obviously know we are going to reveal the winner of the last battle between the American black bear and the American alligator, which this is actually a brand new thing I've done. Let's see if it zooms out and I can show you it. Nah, it's just too dark. There you go. See, I'm actually using my Chromebook for this, which I don't normally do, but I actually recently just discovered that I could do this. Like, on Google Docs, there's actually a way where you can put both images side by side, and then you can also make another slide that has one image, which is the one that shows the victor. So I thought we may as well do that for the rest of these battles, and of course that is if we keep this Chromebook, which this is really the only thing I would use it for, because something I've noticed is that the audio on Chromebooks is kind of crap. Like, I thought about using this Chromebook for music videos, but I tried it, and the audio turned out to be garbage. And I recently listened to that audio with headphones. It also turns out to be kind of garbage. Like, when it's not being recorded, so... yeah, it's basically just not good overall when it comes to the Chromebook's audio. But I did want to do this because it's better than having 2 phones side by side, and one of the phones I was using was a far older model, and it was very glitchy. So I thought this was better overall. But of course, it's time to decide the winner or announce the winner rather. It's time to announce the winner of the last battle between the American alligator and the American black bear. So, after counting all the votes, the winner is the American black bear. An incredible animal. Adorable. Adorable animal, too. I forgot about that. I do like black bears. Like, they're cute to me. But, cool animal overall. With high stats, and definitely deserves to compete further for the title of the best animal in the world. Those of you who voted for the American alligator, definitely do not be upset. Like, just go look on my top 10 favorite animals list. Y'all know I love alligators, and just crocodilians in general. And also, I do believe the alligator could win fights in the wild, but this is a scenario where I allowed you guys to vote in the comment section, and whoever got the most votes won. And in that scenario, it was the American black bear. So, there you go. Winner is the American black bear. So once again, remember to comment down below on who you think is the winner of this battle between the lion and the tiger, because this last battle was pretty close between the American black bear and American alligator. We had a ton of votes for both of them. Like, the black bear literally won by 1 vote. 1 vote, and that's it. Like, that's all it won from. So, that one was a close match, and I think this one's probably going to be even closer. So, make sure to comment down below on who you think is the winner of this battle. But, of course, I will see you in the next video.